Hi everyone, it's Megan and Mercy again. We are filming the closeout report for WADA Proposer Workshops. This was a fun 6 proposal. We put in the category Proposer Outreach and we received $10,000 US. Our main approach for this proposal, in Proposer Outreach, we thought about centering this around a funding cycle. We wanted to focus on Fund 8 that just passed and really follow through with the whole cycle of funding and supporting proposers. So starting with events to capture their interest to want to submit proposals, and then following it up with workshops where we actually followed them through the process. So we ended up having 6 in-person events across our various hubs. We were doing these both in French and English. So in Ghana, they speak English. We had 2 events there. In Cameroon and Burkina Faso, we also had 2 events each, and those were both in French. So these first events were really about introducing the general concept of Project Catalyst, inviting people to learn more about, blockchain in general and inspiring them to want to submit proposals. And then we provided a follow-up of 5 virtual workshops that were in English on Zoom, where we walked through sort of the 5 key phases from the proposer perspective of idea scale. So first of all, submission support. How do you actually create a login? What do you need to do? What do you need to type in? All of that sort of detail. And then we had one right before the finalization phase where making sure that some editing things were addressed. And then following up with our proposers when it was time to flag the CA reviews, making sure they had support with that. And then after all of the difficult proposal writing was over, we had a workshop about how to publicize your proposal, continue conversations about it, and hope to get the votes. And then finally we had a sort of final workshop where we met with funded proposers that had gone through the workshop, just to make sure that any of their questions that were lingering about the funding process, about how to join the proof of life meeting, etc., that they knew where to get the support for that. And what we continue is to what we want to do next for this project. I think that the online workshops are sort of the easiest thing we can continue without specific funding. But as you know, we'll continue to look for doing some of these bigger events as well, to help grow the ecosystem and the community.
Thanks, everyone. So I think that is it.
I think that's it. That's what we wanted to say about our proposal. Thank you to the Catalyst community for voting for us and believing in us and making this all possible.
Thank you. Thanks.